Hi, everyone. Well, this is the 3rd of August, 2021. What's this strange glare right here? Looks like on my camera anyway. I don't know what that... Anyway, maybe. So, the weatherization people came today to check out my house. And they were here. I'm looking. The hummingbirds are going wild. They were here looking at the house. They checked out everything and tested all my appliances and furnace, and they put in those new light bulbs, the energy efficient, and put a carbon monoxide and a smoke detector in. I had 2 smoke detectors, but this thing they put in is a combination smoke detector, carbon monoxide detector. So that's good. So I had to sign papers, and they're gonna come. I have to clean up around my furnace, I guess, so they can check that. I have the old furnace. Well, when I say clean up, I don't mean that. There's the old furnace that they took out and they put my new one in. It's still in the basement, and it's some stupid regulation that I have to get that removed from the basement and out of my house before they can approve whatever they're going to do. I don't know why. It's just a big hunk of metal sitting there, but I have to get it out. So now, here's the thing too. Now see, I got my notepad here. I don't make a script or anything for these videos, but I have to write a couple of things down that I want to talk about. And this is just my regular day too. I have to write down, cut grass and do dishes. I have to give myself a list of things to do, and I have to give my list some things that I need to remember. Does anybody else do that? I carry a notepad with me everywhere, so I have to write everything down. So a couple things I was thinking about was yeah, I know, I got that one. Keeping up, and then I cross them off, so I know I did that, because I forget that I did that. Alrighty then. Well, I was watching, after the weatherization people came, I turned on the internet and YouTube, and I saw Doc Inc. had a video, and he mentioned my video in his, and how much he enjoyed that riding in the woods video I had. So, Doc, I want to do more of that. I haven't planned. I have one big problem. And what I have to do is remember to have the camera and the mount in the truck at the same time. Because every time I leave, I forget the mount in the house or the camera in the house, my phone. So that's the trick. I'll get them both in there at the same time. I'm going to make some videos. I have some plans for more, and thanks a lot for giving me the shout out. By the way, too, about your 2 videos that you post up with the camera facing you and the road view. I usually watch the one with the camera facing you. I enjoy the other one too. I don't watch them both because they're the same, other than the view, but the one with you, the camera facing you, tends to show up more on my, my feed of subscribers or something. So that's just the one I watch. But anyway, I do enjoy seeing the view of Florida, though, too, because like I told you, I used to live there. Not in Jacksonville, but... anyway, yeah, I'm going to do more of those. So, thanks, Doc. And, what else? Probably done for the day. Them people were here since, from 9 o'clock up until 2. So I have to get that furnace taken out, the old one. I'll get my son to do that. And then I'm supposed to call them and tell them that it's done. Then they're going to send a crew here to start doing whatever they're doing. I guess at least they tested my refrigerator, and despite the fact that my refrigerator's was well, I bought the house 12 years ago, and the refrigerator was here then. So I don't know how old the refrigerator, but it's at least 12 years old. Anyway, when they tested it, they put a tester on, and it was on par with anything that's new as far as energy use goes. So, that's good in a way, but I'm not getting a new refrigerator, I guess. And that's okay. The problem with the one I have, the outside has like rust on it, and it looks terrible. But there's nothing wrong with it. It just looks bad. Maybe I did kind of paint it once, just touched it up here and there, and the rust just came right back through. But maybe I'll get at it here, spray paint it some audacious color. I was even thinking of going psychedelic, like you used to see on them old VW buses. Something like that. Not that I have any artistic talent. I have none whatsoever. But I'll just start hitting it with the spray cans. And maybe that'd be a good video. I'll show you my refrigerator before and after. So that's about it. I've been sitting around, and last night I was thinking about, I like to whittle. I sit out on the porch and whittle. And can't really whittle any figurines or anything because, as I said, I have no talent. But the other day I got thinking, why not, maybe I'll start making fishing lures. That shouldn't be too hard. So I just used what I had here on hand just to do one. Took me a couple days, but this is my first attempt at a fishing lure. So I didn't have any colors. I mean, I used fingernail polish to paint it. And I think that's probably a good idea. But I only had like 3 colors that were left here from, I don't know how they even got here, but I made a fishing lure. I whittled this out of a piece of wood like this. Pretty simple to do. And then I painted it with fingernail polish, since I don't have any hooks on it now, but yeah, I think I'll start messing around and doing this. Good little hobby. Probably end up selling them and making millions of dollars, living in a big house with gold fixtures and, like Steve Martin in The Jerk. Remember that? Did you ever watch that movie? The Jerk with Steve Martin. If you haven't watched that, watch it. It's a good, funny movie. So, there's that. And pretty nice day today, 70-some degrees. 75. Nice little breeze. Beautiful day. Clear skies. Not a cloud in the sky. Let me just look around here and see if there's anything else I want to talk about. I guess, I don't know if it happened yet or not, but I heard through the grapevine that they were going to have a big news conference on all this confusion over the masks and what the new mandates are for the COVID and so on and so forth. And so I don't know if that happened yet. One thing I'm pretty certain about is whatever they do, it's not going to be the benefit of us. Well, I was gonna cut the grass today, but after them weather people were here, I'm gonna get a drink of coffee. Black coffee, no sugar. I had a couple chocolate chip cookies. I don't know what to make to eat. I don't really feel like eating right now. I gotta take something out of the freezer, I suppose. Some chicken, probably. Anyhow, I wanted to get on here and do a little response to Doc there about I'm gonna make some more riding videos out in the woods. And my other nonsense that I put on here. So that's that, I guess. Hummingbirds are going nuts. There's about a dozen of them over there now fighting and chasing each other. Wilma's laying down. Stewie's out here. Stewie Cat's out here somewhere. So I'm going to relax. Might have some potato chips. Got me a bag of Lay's. Didn't even open it yet. So I'll have some junk food. No, another little shout out too about speaking of junk food. If you ever watch, it's B. Savage. I guess her name is Becky. And when I had my other grocery haul the other day, boy, she right away, she didn't like them Pop-Tarts I bought. She's gonna cook me a home-cooked meal someday, she says. So I'm sure, Becky, if you're watching, I don't eat too many of that stuff. But yeah, if you never saw Becky, watch B. Savage. B. Savage. So she does some cooking stuff. Looks like a good cook. Southern girl from Little Rock, Arkansas. So anyway, you guys all take care. Have a good night. Stay frosty. Dale out.